Step 1, circumference. So really all you need to find circumference is some string and a ruler. But if you want to get fancy or have the equipment, you can use a big measuring tape. Or if your tree is really small, maybe you just need a small measuring tape. So when you measure the circumference, you're going to want to do that at about 4.5 feet off the ground. That's also called the diameter at breast height, DBH. And that's just so that there's a consistent measurement, because trees are sometimes wider at the base than they are as they get taller. And I will say, measuring a tree's volume is definitely a rough estimate, and there are all kinds of tricks you can do to sort of calculate in or factor in like branching, or if there's two trunks, or if the base flares and that kind of thing. But we're just going to do a basic measurement. So take your circumference at breast height, and actually, so DBH is diameter at breast height. So we're going to take the circumference and we're going to calculate the diameter from that. And because I was just using a piece of string, and maybe I want to cut it actually so that I don't forget or lose my place. And then I will measure how long that piece of string is to get my circumference. And of course, I am measuring in centimeters, not inches. So my string was 103 centimeters, and that is my circumference of my tree. So 1, use measuring tape to measure the circumference of my tree. I used a string and a ruler instead. And then be sure to measure the circumference approximately 1.4 meters above ground. Yep, record the circumference in centimeters in data table 1, 103. 2, next, use the equation d, or diameter, equals c, circumference, divided by pi to calculate the diameter of the tree. Record tree diameter in data table 1. So I'm going to use my scientific calculator on my phone and do, I gotta do some algebra. Oh no, I don't. I just have to take c, 103, and divide it by pi. All right, 103 divided by pi equals 32.79. Actually, it was an infinite irregular number, so I had to round it to the nearest hundredth because I was dividing by 3.14, so I got 32.79. Actually, I would do the lowest sig fig. In that case is 103, and actually I guess I should probably round to the nearest centimeter. Yep. If I was more accurate with my circumference measurement, maybe I could round it a little bit more specifically, but I'm just going to put 33 centimeters. So the diameter, which is like if I have a circle, the length across the middle of the circle. So the diameter of my tree is 33 centimeters. And just for reference, this is 30. So it's actually just a little bit longer than this ruler, or a little bit bigger than this ruler.